This dude Jin fucking hated Rex for 90% of the runtime of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, a sentiment that's strongly connected to his world-destroying depression and nihilism. Since I made an entire video talking about why Xenoblade fans hate Rex, I think it's only fair we talk about the in-universe ultimate hater, Jin. Now, you might think that Jin's seeming hatred of Rex is related to Rex's driplessness and twink form, like the fans do, but it's actually far deeper than that. It's connected to a fundamental ideological difference between Jin and Rex that gets built up all the way to the final confrontation. So what the hell is this ideological difference? I would say that the fundamental difference between the two is that where super depressed Jin has fallen deep into nihilism and a desire to end the world, Rex is basically the embodiment of hope for the people around him.
If I hadn't taken the job, they'd have got their hands on Pyra.
Rex.
I couldn't let that happen. No way. They can never take her.
One of the things that rubs me the wrong way about how people talk about Rex's character when the game first came out is that they didn't seem to understand or fully quantify all the shitty things that happened to Rex as the game progressed. He got stabbed in the heart by Jin at the start of the game, marooned on basically what's another continent, hunted by a global empire. He even got a front row seat to seeing his mentor die in front of him. Despite all of the shit Rex goes through in the story, he's able to maintain a positive outlook and keep going for most of it. Jin, on the other hand, after losing everything at the hands of a Malthus, came to blame all of humanity for his suffering. When he looks at someone like Rex, a kid that's thoroughly underqualified for the position as the easiest driver, someone that constantly makes mistakes because of his inexperience, all Jin sees are the fundamental flaws of humanity, and I think on top of it all, what really pisses Jin off about Rex is his naivety and gung-ho attitude that just exudes from him all the fucking time throughout the game. It's the polar opposite of the mental hell he's trapped in. You see, after Jin lost Laura, Torna, and basically everything he fought for in the past, he began to deeply resent the world and how it was fundamentally designed, as well as the man who created it, the architect. Whereas Rex sees the difficulties of his life as things to grapple with and overcome one step at a time, Jin doesn't see the point in living when the things he cares about are mostly gone. This even translates to the way they solve problems. When Fan Lenore, aka Hayes, is under Amalthus's control, the only way Jin thought he could free her was to give her a swift death, which also traumatized the hell out of Rex. Bro, even their elemental fighting styles. Jin is cold as ice, and Rex, through Pyra and Mithra, uses fire and light. Now I want to talk more in depth about specific events that I believe are super significant to the development of Jin and Rex's relationship. The most notable, and the point in which I believe Jin genuinely begins to hate Rex, is the battle inside Genbu for the Omega Fetter. Jin mops the fucking floor with our main characters, and this is where the different perspectives he and Rex shares basically clash.
Stop it! Ah!
I'm surprised you're still breathing. Relax. You'll be able to rest after I've pried that core crystal from your chest.
I won't die here. I have to reach Elysium. I have to find the answers we're all looking for.
What answers? In this world, there are no answers.
Ah! Pyra!
Look at the state of you. You hadn't even noticed. Your own blade has been wounded so deeply, and all you can think of is yourself. You awakened the Aegis. I thought you might have been different, but you're just a fool. A pitiful, childish fool.
He mocks and ridicules Rex, but underneath all of that is also his deep contempt for humanity. His belief that Rex is just like any other human, and that he doesn't care about Pyra and Mithra as anything beyond a tool for him to use. Of course, Rex's sloppy performance during that has nothing to do with him being a bad person and more to do with the fact that he's an inexperienced driver, a kid. But Jin doesn't really understand Rex as a person. He just projects his bigoted views onto a person he sees as an obstacle. The next event of high importance is after their final showdown, and Rex gets Pyra and Mithra back. Rex and Jin end up getting stuck together in the Raccoon City hellscape that is Moritha. Despite everything that they've been through, Rex still chooses to trust and fight alongside Jin till they're able to escape, and it's through this interaction that Jin is able to see the real Rex and not the character he has in his head. Rex slightly recovers a bit of Jin's faith in humanity after Amalthus destroyed it, and that's why I fundamentally find their dynamic to be one of the most interesting in the game. But yeah, this video wasn't meant to be super comprehensive, just my short thoughts on this dynamic and Jin's character. Thanks for watching, guys, and may we meet again.